What I want to tell the viewers, the problem we are facing at our health facilities is insubordination.
People don't respect
No,
the leader.
the health workers, my fellow health workers, don't respect the in charges. And the in charges don't respect the metro.
They look at them as just colleagues, not supervisors.
Yes, I'm not mentioning some names.
Of course, yeah.
I was attending to my patient at the hospital. The matron, Josephine, not one of my, I must mention, when she's ready to serve diligently and to require the job, so it becomes a conflict within the staff.
To the ones she's supposed to be.
She came in a ward
supervising.
where I was.
Yeah.
She came in a ward. He found it was at around 11. He found there was no staff at the ward. She called. I was here myself. She called. After calling, the staff came, not in uniform. For your information, the attendants of the patients were coming to the matron to ask her for the services.
Because
They saw the uniform.
they think she's the only one who is supposed to.
And the matron told me, don't go away because you are a retired staff. I'm talking to this staff here.
See what's happening.
This is already 11. You had not come to
11 in the morning.
In the morning.
And that person is the one supposed to take care of the patient.
You had not come to the for duty, and already you are not in uniform. So what should I say? What should I say to you?
That's insubordination.
Insubordination, because she always tells them in the meetings. Even when I was still working there, she was taking us for meetings, and she's always advising, do this for a smooth service delivery. But they don't follow. Maybe when they see that an in charge of the second ward has a degree and she has a degree,
she says now,
no respect.
What is
forgetting the boss of the work you are doing is the patient. Forgetting the boss of the work is the community. So the perception of the community comes negligence when it is lack of time management. And you find that the government of Uganda built the staff quarters. Why were they built for them? Why are they in the staff quarters? To keep time.
That's also a very serious issue. The staff quarters are there. A staff, instead of being at the hospital, he just goes and sleeps in the quarters in the morning.
Even if the in charges of the respective wards were trying to go and supervise the wards at night, they could be seeing something. Because when there is a lack of supervision, this one, your subordinate, cannot work properly. You will do whatever she or he wants. Because you are not there. Only the rumors, only the rugambo from the community. Because of lack of supervision. And when the metro supervises, becomes an enemy to each and every staff. That is the problem we have at the hospital.
So is there a way of solving that problem?
Yes, the hospital management itself, and they have to be put a measure on how to handle. For example, now the teachers, the teachers are going to be handled. I heard even the DEO saying, if a teacher becomes absent for a week, they are going to slash the salary because he did not do any work.
I was speaking to the assistant RDC last time, and she was saying, when they try to reign over these errant staff, these staff have their political godfathers. A nurse, for example, a clinical officer will call, or the chairman, or the councillor, or the like. Now, so and so is mistreating me. Find ways of helping me so that that political godfather, the MP or whoever will start calling the RDC and calling all those supervisors. Why are you mistreating my person?
So I want to advise the leaders let pin someone with evidence. One day I was chatting with the chairperson LC5. I told him, you are telling us all that. Why can't you get time? You have all the required equipment. You have a vehicle, you have a driver and whatever. Why can't you drive at least midnight? You come and see how is the night duty. Try one day, you come without informing the staff. You come at 8 p.m. and you visit the wards and you find the evening staff if they are there. Then lastly, come in the morning at around 9, 10, visit the wards and see who has come punctual on duty.
Check who's supposed to be on duty.
At least if you get 2 to 3 names, summon them to your office. And they must wait to show cause why. But with politics, what I know, they fear. The fear of votes.
Yeah.
They can't do work diligently. Because someone wants, or man call you, Kavana Karoro Kanjan, or Kavana Karoro Kanjan. When the community is suffering.
Somebody has a very big family.
No, I rather lose a vote, but when I've done my work.
That's what the RDC was saying. You're protecting one person, and this person is mistreating hundreds and hundreds of new voters. It's better you lose one vote than losing over 100.
The medicine is not to chase them. The medicine is not to suspend them or to interdict them. No. Just tell him to write show cause why.
Or an apology.
Or write an apology. You put in a file. You have done your work.
So, Reverend, you've been in the cultural institution as a high-ranking leader. What have you done as an institution? Because these people are your subjects. You reign over them. They are under your control. And the Bundibugyo community are your subjects. How are you helping the community?
Number one, we had a problem of sickle cell. We have a problem of sickle cell. We struggle to bring the machine for testing. Only
here at the General Hospital.
Yes, it is there. And it was launched here at the Kawamara Memorial Ground.
Yeah.
It was launched. It is there at the hospital. So, under primary health funds, health care funds, they are supposed to buy the test kits. It is not the kingdom, because for us, we don't have any other source of income. We don't levy taxes to the community. No, we don't do it. Our work is to lobby and bring.
And you lobby the sickle cell.
The sickle cell machine. Okay.
People give
information,
blood freely.
Yes, donate freely.
They donate blood.
That's what it's called, donation. You donor. You are a donor.
You donate blood, but when you fall sick, you go to the hospital, they sell you the blood. Is that true?
From the best of my knowledge, that is very untrue. Even if you go to Kayenje, a private health facility, on your bills, they don't add their money for blood. Even if you go to Virika or Misani, in any health facility which is private and they were accredited to transfuse blood, no charge of a single pint of blood. They don't sell it. That is totally untrue. It is a false allegation. Only as per the wrong perception of we poor Africans in the capacity of understanding, the government receives PHC. The fuel they get at the hospital is not enough. The vehicles are there. The patient you have brought, that patient, her or his group is not in the blood bank. It is not there. The group is in the Fort Portal. They want you to facilitate Kamuhanda to go and pick blood from Fort Portal to transfuse your patient, and it gets okay.
They are saying
no, they have requested me money. Without that money, I can't get the blood. And I'm seeing the blood in the cupboard. No, it is really the group, the blood group of your patient is not there.
Your patient needs
it is not there. So that's why I'm saying a health educator, a health assistant is the one to inform the people about that issue.
That's why I wanted to ask, how does a common person like me get that information?
According to our policy in the health sector, before you begin the service or in the OPD or in the ward in the morning, they are supposed to be sensitized. That's why a health assistant is recruited to that very facility to give that information.
And I think they don't.
They don't.
So it means...
Then if you say, let's go to the radio, not everyone has a radio.
True.
And more especially you, the people, the youth, you attend to TVs. You don't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Okay?
You find the information has passed through the radio and the...
No, I'm here on November TV. Very few people will receive this information.
Yeah.
Okay? Very, very few.
So how do we get out of this mess?
Information is power. The true information doesn't go rapidly, but the false information is like wildfire. The true information is like wildfire. So to me, finally, I want to appreciate the health workers in the Bundibugyo district, beginning with the DHO and his team, plus the medical superintendent of Bundibugyo Hospital and the other in charges of our respective health facilities, for the patriotism they show to do their job. Very patriotic. All health workers, very patriotic. And I beg the politicians not to be taking false allegations and they give that information to the general community. No. If you have had something wrong on me, you can tell someone in me, I come to your office. Someone in me, I come to your office that have extorted the money from so and so, and I let that person stand on his or her two legs to give evidence. Huh?
Yeah.
But from nowhere, so and so is extorting. No, it's not there.
And if maybe it's not true, and already your name has been spoiled in the community.
So that is the problem we have.
There is that thing of the X-ray has beat me so hard.
Yes.
A general hospital, the whole district is depending on it. In fact, even some parts of the Democratic Republic of Congo are depending on this hospital. And for 20 years, doesn't have a scan, doesn't have an X-ray.
It's not there.
That's very heartbreaking. That's very heartbreaking.
They blame the workers leading themselves. That's why when I was still serving at the hospital, the time the officers could come from Kampala could say, my chance now. Let me tell them their weaknesses. Because with them seeing someone in pajero and whatever that is above me, no,
they start shaking.
Even if I leave working, you cannot chase me from my home. But I have to tell you. I have to tell you.
If you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be one of the members of this great Wamba TV family. If you're watching it from wherever you're watching it from, thank you. But don't forget to watch the full video on our YouTube channel. So
I remain Right Honorable Reverend Kamuhanda Tomasi, former First Deputy Prime Minister, at the same time a religious leader, at the same time a concerned citizen, a founder member of OBB.
Thank you so much, Reverend, for accepting to speak to us. You have so much to do, but you've spared so much time for us and the community of Bundibugyo. We appreciate and the community appreciates your services to the community. And we hope to be meeting even on other occasions to speak about that.
Please.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For the viewers, I've been with the Oweng Reverend Kamuhanda Tomasi, former First Deputy Prime Minister of India, Wabamba, a retired health worker, a retired religious leader, and a very respected member of the Bundibugyo community. Thank you. See you